Thousands of trucks ready for sale, just sitting unused in lots.
Mechanics across the country are sounding the alarm. 7 popular pickup trucks are failing in ways that could cost you more than money. Engines shutting down at highway speeds, parts on back order for months, and dealerships quietly turning away owners desperate for help. These aren't old beaters. We're talking about trucks sold in the last few years, some still under warranty, now facing catastrophic failures and plummeting resale values. Before you risk your safety or a $70,000 mistake, here are the 7 trucks every mechanic says to avoid right now. Nissan Titan. This truck just became the truck industry's biggest cautionary tale, and anyone thinking about buying one used is about to inherit a mechanical orphan with zero future. The Titan launched in 2004 with massive ambitions. Nissan wanted to crack the Detroit stranglehold on full-size trucks. They came out swinging with a powerful 5.6-liter V8 and competitive pricing. In 2005, they sold almost 87,000 units. Not bad for a newcomer. But then, reality hit. The financial crisis crushed sales to barely 19,000 trucks by 2009. Nissan tried everything. A complete redesign in 2016. A heavy-duty XD version, even a Cummins diesel option that turned into a reliability nightmare. Nothing worked. By 2022, they sold just over 15,000 Titans. Ford sold over 650,000 F-Series that same year. Toyota's Tundra, another Japanese challenger, consistently outsold the Titan. The market delivered its verdict. Nobody wanted this truck. Here's where it gets worse for buyers. When a manufacturer discontinues a vehicle, especially one with such dismal sales numbers, parts availability becomes a nightmare. Sure, Nissan promises warranty coverage will continue, but how long will specialty parts remain in stock when they're supporting a dead platform? And mechanics? They're already warning customers that Titan expertise is fading as fast as the trucks themselves. Most shops see maybe one Titan per month compared to dozens of Fords, Chevys, and Rams. That means longer diagnostic times, higher labor costs, and mechanics learning on your dime. The resale picture is absolutely devastating. A 2024 Titan SV that stickered around $49,000 is now worth approximately $43,000. A 15% loss in less than 2 years. But wait until word spreads that this platform is extinct. Those values are about to crater even harder, and good luck finding a dealer willing to give you fair trade value. Internal memos show many franchises aren't accepting Titans on trade at all right now. One owner reported his 2-year-old Platinum Reserve with 18,000 miles was offered just $32,000 against a sticker price of $67,000. That's a $35,000 loss in 24 months. Here's the kicker. Nissan is transforming its Canton, Mississippi plant into an EV production facility. Those resources that would have gone to Titan development? Gone. The successor everyone hoped for? Not coming. The Frontier midsize truck will soldier on until at least 2027. But the Titan dies alone. For anyone considering a used Titan, you're buying into a platform with no future, declining parts support, and resale values heading straight to the basement. The reliable Japanese pickup dream. It died with the last Titan rolling off the assembly line. Buying a discontinued truck means you're inheriting all the risk with none of the manufacturer support. Parts dry up, mechanics lose interest. And when something breaks 3 years from now, you're on your own. Skip the Titan entirely. Your wallet will thank you. And if buying a discontinued truck sounds risky, wait until you see the next. Ram 25,300 to 50,000 HD. Ram's heavy-duty lineup just posted first quarter numbers that should terrify anyone considering these work trucks. Sales collapsed 12%, while Ford and GM heavy-duties are gaining ground. And when the commercial buyers who depend on trucks for their livelihood start running away, everybody else should pay attention. First quarter 2025 sales data just dropped, and it's ugly. Ram HD sales nosedived to 31,781 deliveries compared to 36,386 in first quarter 2024. That's a 12% drop in 3 months, but the bleeding started way earlier. Throughout 2024, Ram heavy-duty sales plummeted 16% year over year. This isn't a hiccup, it's a hemorrhage. Meanwhile, Ford Super Duty and GM heavy duties are posting growth. The professionals who need these trucks are making their choice crystal clear. What's killing these trucks? Start with the mid-cycle refresh for 2025 that should have been a home run, but feels more like a bunt. The biggest change is a revised Cummins turbo diesel inline 6 connected to a new ZF-designed automatic transmission. Sounds great on paper, but early adopters are already reporting teething problems with the new transmission programming, harsh shifts, hesitation under load, and software updates that don't fix the core issues. And here's the thing about new drivetrains. You're basically volunteering to be Ram's beta tester. The previous Cummins and transmission combo had years of proven reliability. This new setup, unknown territory. When you're towing 30,000 pounds of equipment or livestock, unknown territory is the last thing you want. The base engine remains the 6.4-liter Hemi V8, which has its own reputation for drinking fuel like it's going out of style, but consumers expected more innovation here. While Ford's Super Duty gets praise for its multiple powertrain options, and GM's Heavy Duties offer a refined 6.6-liter gas engine plus a stellar Duramax diesel, Ram feels like it's playing catch-up rather than leading. And in the heavy-duty segment, where trucks cost $60,000 to $90,000 loaded, being behind the curve is deadly. Pricing is another gut punch. The 2500 pickup starts at $45,565. The 3500 pickup opens at $46,570. By the time you option them the way most buyers actually want, four-wheel drive, crew cab, Laramie, or higher trim level, you're easily pushing $70,000. And for what? A truck that's losing value faster than its competitors because fleet buyers and contractors are choosing Ford and GM instead. Here's the most concerning part for future owners. When a manufacturer is hemorrhaging sales this badly, dealer networks start consolidating. Fewer trucks sold means fewer factory-trained technicians and longer wait times for service. We're already hearing from Ram HD owners waiting 3 to 5 weeks for simple warranty repairs because their local dealers are understaffed or have closed their commercial service bays entirely. Now imagine needing a new Cummins turbo or transmission work under warranty during harvest season or construction deadlines. Your truck sits, your work stops, your income disappears. But unproven drivetrains are nothing compared to the next, where luxury truck buyers are discovering their $80,000 investment comes with an engine that's literally illegal to sell. If this kind of real mechanic insight and money-saving research helps you dodge bad buys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. GMC Sierra 1500. The 6.2-liter L87 V8, GMC's premium power plant, the engine in $70,000 to $80,000 Denali and AT4s, is experiencing one of the most catastrophic failures in modern truck history. And the situation is so severe that General Motors legally cannot sell these trucks right now. Here's what's happening under the hood. The connecting rods and crankshaft components have manufacturing defects that lead to complete engine failure. Not might lead, they do lead to failure. We're talking catastrophic loss of propulsion while driving at highway speeds, engines seizing in traffic, complete power plant meltdowns that leave owners stranded with destroyed motors and no warning. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened an investigation after receiving 39 complaints about sudden engine failures. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. The recall covers 2021 through 2024 model years built between March 1, 2021 and May 31, 2024. That's roughly 597,630 vehicles in the US alone. Over 721,000 worldwide when you include Silverados, Tahoes, Yukons, and Escalades. GM's official statement tries to downplay it, but internal documents tell the real story. They estimate 3% of affected vehicles, roughly 18,000 engines in the US alone, will need complete engine replacement, not repairs, not software updates, full engine replacement at 0 miles to 60,000 miles. Here's where this gets nightmare-level bad for current owners. Dealers have been issued a stop sale order. They cannot sell, deliver, demonstrate, or accept trades of any 2024 Sierra with the 6.2 until inspection and repairs are complete. If your truck fails inspection, it cannot be sold, period. And replacement engines backordered for months. We've talked to owners whose high-dollar Denali have been sitting at dealerships since April with no estimated repair date. One owner in Texas waited over 4 months for a replacement engine while making $900 monthly payments on a $75,000 car dollar truck they couldn't drive. Another owner reported his 2024 Sierra AT4X with 3,000 miles suffered complete engine failure on a family vacation in Colorado, leaving them stranded 800 miles from home. The Consumer Reports reliability scores expose just how bad this is. The GMC Sierra with the 6.2 earns a pathetic 2 out of 5 for predicted reliability. That's catastrophically low for a truck this expensive. Meanwhile, GM's own 3.0-liter Duramax diesel and 2.7-liter turbo 4-cylinder engines aren't experiencing these failures. It's specifically the premium 6.2 V8. The engine that costs $3,000 more to option, that's grenading itself. The cheaper engines are more reliable. Let that that sink in. The fix itself raises serious questions. For trucks that pass inspection, GM's solution is switching to higher viscosity 0W40 Mobil 1 supercar oil instead of the original 0W20 specification, replacing the oil cap to reflect the change, and offering a 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty extension on the engine. But if the fix was simply using thicker oil, why did GM spend years specifying thin oil that caused these catastrophic failures? And what about the 18,000-plus engines that actually need complete replacement? The financial and logistical nightmare is staggering. One service manager told us their dealership has 12 Sierras waiting for engines with no delivery date and customers threatening legal action. And if you think GM's 6.2 disaster is bad, the next one takes the same engine failure and slaps a Chevy bow tie on it. Chevrolet Silverado 1500. The L87 6.2 in the Silverado has the exact same connecting rod and crankshaft defects, causing complete engine failures. The recall covers 2021 through 2024 Silverados built in the same March 2021 to May 2024 window. Roughly 600,000 total GM vehicles are affected, and a huge chunk of those wear Chevy bowtie badges. Silverado High Country and LTZ buyers who paid $65,000 to $75,000 for their trucks are discovering that premium V8 power actually means engine replacement lottery. Consumer Reports hammers the Silverado with the same dismal 2 out of 5 reliability prediction. JD Power data shows the 6.2 equipped Silverados scoring below average for quality and reliability. Owner complaints across forums like SilveradoSierra.com tell horror stories of engines failing under warranty with 5-figure repair costs that take months to resolve. The stop sale hits Silverado buyers just as hard as Sierra owners. Dealers can't move 6.2 inventory, trade-in values are cratering, and the backlog for replacement engines means some owners are without their trucks for 100+ days. One owner in Louisiana reported his 2023 Silverado High Country with 11,000 miles through a rod at 65 miles per hour on Interstate 10, causing him to lose control and nearly crash. Engine replacement took 14 weeks. He's now selling the truck and buying a Ford, taking a $20,000 loss just to escape. Here's what makes the Silverado situation even more frustrating. The V8 engines with active fuel management and dynamic fuel management have been problematic for years. Lifter failures, cam issues, oil consumption problems, GM never fully sorted those issues, and now the 6.2 adds catastrophic internal failures to the list. Meanwhile, the 5.3-liter V8 continues with its own reliability concerns, though not as severe. The 2.7-liter Turbo 4 and 3.0 Duramax diesel are actually more dependable than either V8 option. The nationwide stop sale means anyone shopping for a 6.2 Silverado right now faces a tough reality. Every 2024 on the lot must pass inspection and receive the oil change before sale. Trucks that fail inspection sit indefinitely awaiting replacement engines, and dealers are getting creative with pricing. Some are offering deep discounts to move affected inventory once cleared, while others are adding market adjustments, claiming the trucks are rare because inventory is limited. Don't fall for it. Limited inventory because of manufacturing defects isn't rarity, it's liability. The extended 10-year, 150,000-mile engine warranty sounds great until you read the fine print. It only covers the specific manufacturing defects related to the connecting rods and crankshaft. Other engine issues? Normal 3-year, 36,000-mile basic warranty and 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain coverage. So if your transmission fails, or your turbo goes, or literally anything else breaks, you're on your own after the standard warranty expires. The extended coverage is damage control, not comprehensive protection. The Chevy Silverado with the 6.2-liter 87 shares every single problem with its GMC twin. Stop sale order, engine replacement backlog, resale value collapse, reliability scores in the toilet. When the manufacturer can't legally sell the truck without special inspection, and thousands of engines need complete replacement at low mileage, you're looking at a lemon grove, not a vehicle lineup. Avoid the 6.2 Silverado entirely. If you want a Chevy truck, get the 2.7 Turbo or the Duramax. At least those engines aren't melting down at highway speeds. And just when you thought GM had cornered the market on engine disasters, the next one proves that even Toyota, the king of reliability, can stumble catastrophically. Toyota Tundra 2022 to 2023. Toyota's reputation for bulletproof reliability just took a 100,000 truck hit to the face. The 2022 and 2023 Tundra, equipped with the new twin-turbo V6, is experiencing engine failures so catastrophic that Toyota is replacing entire engines under recall, not rebuilding them, replacing them. And for a brand built on lasting 1 million miles, this is a trust-shattering disaster. The Tundra was completely redesigned for 2022 after 14 years on the previous platform. Out went the legendary 5.7-liter V8 that owners drove to 300,000 miles without issues. In came a new 3.4-liter twin turbocharged V6, marketed as more powerful and efficient. It made 400 horsepower and felt impressively strong for about 6 months. Then the failures started. Here's the problem. Machining debris from the manufacturing process wasn't properly cleared from engines built between November 2021 and February 2023. That debris works its way into the main bearings, causing catastrophic damage to the crankshaft. Symptoms include violent engine knocking, rough running, no start conditions, and complete loss of motive power while driving at highway speeds. One owner in Arizona reported his 2022 Tundra TRD Pro with 16,000 miles suffered total engine failure while towing his camper through mountains. The engine seized completely, no warning, just dead. He and his family were stranded 200 miles from the nearest Toyota dealer. Toyota issued recall number 24 TA07, affecting approximately 102,000 Tundra pickups and Lexus LX 600 SUVs in North America. The fix? Complete engine replacement, not a short block, not a repair, an entirely new engine. Toyota committed to replacing over 100,000 engines, an unprecedented move that speaks to how serious the defect is. And the logistics are a nightmare. Replacement engines are back-ordered. Wait times stretch 3 to 6 months in some regions. Owners are making payments on $50,000 to $80,000 trucks sitting useless at dealerships. Consumer Reports absolutely destroyed the Tundra's reliability rating. It dropped to 1 out of 5, the lowest possible score for 2022 and 2023 models. That's catastrophic for Toyota, a brand that usually dominates reliability rankings. The Toyota name meant something. It meant you could buy with confidence and drive for decades. But that reputation is built on V8 engines and proven platforms, not first-generation turbo V6s with machining debris grenading bearings. Here's where it gets worse. Some 2024 Tundras are allegedly showing the same bearing failures despite being built after Toyota claims they fixed the manufacturing process. Owner forums on Tundras.com report multiple 2024 owners experiencing spun bearings and engine failures. Toyota hasn't issued a recall for 2024 models yet. But if the problem continues, we're looking at another wave of replacements. And that means anyone buying a 2024 Tundra is gambling on an unproven fix. The hybrid iForce Max Tundra with the twin-turbo V6 and electric motor isn't affected by this specific recall. But that doesn't mean the hybrid is bulletproof. It just means the electric motor prevents complete power loss when the engine fails. You're still looking at engine replacement on a hybrid system that costs significantly more to own and repair. And long-term reliability data on the hybrid Tundra is virtually non-existent because it's so new. Toyota's response has been better than GM's. They're replacing engines quickly in most cases and haven't fought owners, but the damage is done. 14 years of proven reliability vanished in one redesign cycle. For anyone considering a used Tundra, the message is clear. Stick with 2021 and older models with the 5.7 V8. Those trucks are still Toyota tough. The 2022 and 2023 twin-turbo V6 Tundras, they're science experiments that failed, and your wallet shouldn't pay for Toyota's mistake. But catastrophic engine failures and manufacturer recalls aren't the only ways trucks fade. Sometimes the market just stops wanting them entirely. Which brings us to Nissan Frontier 2022 to 2025. First quarter 2025 sales numbers just exposed a brutal truth. The Nissan Frontier is dying a slow, painful death. Sales plummeted 26.7% compared to first quarter 2024, dropping to just 14,481 units sold. That's catastrophic in a mid-size truck segment that's booming everywhere else. The Frontier should be thriving. It received a complete redesign for 2022. New platform, new interior, updated styling, more power from a 3.8-liter V6. Reviews were positive. Equipment levels improved. Pricing remained competitive against the Toyota Tacoma, Chevy Colorado, and Ford Ranger. So what went wrong? Everything. Consumer Reports gives the Frontier a dismal 2 out of 5 for predicted reliability. That's basement tier for the midsize truck class. JD Power Quality and Reliability scores sit at 89 out of 100. Technically great by their scale, but owner reviews tell a different story. Cars.com owner ratings show a 4.3 for 2025 models, But dig into the comments and you'll find complaints about build quality issues, electrical problems, and brake concerns that keep popping up. The reliability problems aren't catastrophic engine failures like the Tundra or Silverado. They're death by 1,000 cuts, electrical accessories failing, body hardware issues, paint and trim problems, brake complaints. These are the annoying, expensive-to-fix issues that destroy owner satisfaction and tank resale values. One owner on FrontierForum.net reported his 2023 Frontier Pro 4X with 19,000 miles has been to the dealer 6 times for various electrical glitches, brake vibration, and a persistent rattle in the dash that service can't locate. Another owner described his 2022 SV as the worst vehicle I've ever owned after the transmission developed harsh shifting at 12,000 miles that required replacement under warranty. Sales numbers paint a devastating picture. Through 2024, Nissan moved 68,155 Frontiers, up from 58,000 in 2023, but still pathetic compared to competitors. Toyota sold over 277% more Tacomas than Nissan sold Frontiers in first quarter 2025. The Tacoma is absolutely crushing the Frontier. Even the Ford Ranger, which had production issues early in 2024, posted 677% growth year over year and is obliterating Frontier sales. Here's why this matters for buyers. When a truck sells this poorly, dealer networks suffer, service expertise declines, parts availability becomes questionable, and resale values crater because nobody wants to buy used what they won't buy new. A 3-year-old 2022 Frontier Pro 4X loses about 42% of its value. Compare that to a Tacoma TRD off-road losing 31% over the same period. That 11% difference equals thousands of dollars gone forever. Consumer Reports listed the Frontier among the least reliable midsize trucks. Sales data shows buyers are fleeing to competitors. Reliability scores are in the basement. For anyone shopping midsize trucks, the Frontier is a clear avoid. Get the Tacoma if you want Toyota reliability. Get the Ranger if you want Ford's dealer network. Get the Colorado if you want GM's technology, but skip the Frontier entirely. Your money deserves a truck that people actually want to buy. And last but not least, Ford F-150 Power Boost Hybrid. Ford F-150 Power Boost Hybrid. The worst truck you can buy right now isn't some obscure model. It's America's best-selling vehicle wearing a hybrid badge, the Ford F-150 Power Boost. And its reliability score is so catastrophically bad that Consumer Reports gave it a 1 out of 5 rating. That's not a typo. 1 out of 5. The absolute lowest score possible. The Power Boost Hybrid launched for 2021 as Ford's answer to growing fuel economy demands. It pairs a 3.5-liter EcoBoost 5.6 with an electric motor and battery pack integrated into the 10-speed automatic transmission. Total system output is 430 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. It can power your house during outages. It returns better fuel economy than the base V6. On paper, it's brilliant. In reality, it's a reliability catastrophe that makes every other truck on this list look dependable. Consumer Reports has tracked Power Boost reliability since launch, and the scores are devastating. 2022 model year, 1 out of 5. 2023, 1 out of 5. 2024, 1 out of 5. 3 consecutive years of the worst possible reliability rating. For context, the non-hybrid F-150 with the same 3.5 EcoBoost engine scores 4 to 5 out of 5. The hybrid system is the problem, and it's not a small problem. It's a catastrophic, consistent, year-after-year failure that Ford cannot seem to fix. The primary issues center on the powertrain and battery, hybrid system failures, battery pack problems, transmission issues exacerbated by the integrated electric motor, electrical system glitches that cascade through multiple vehicle systems. One owner in Michigan reported his 2022 F-150 Power Boost Platinum with 41,000 miles has been in the shop 8 times for hybrid system faults, battery warnings, and transmission shuttering. Total days without his $75,000 truck? Over 60 days. Another owner described his Power Boost as the biggest mistake I ever made after the battery pack required replacement at 29,000 miles under warranty. A repair that took Ford 6 weeks to complete due to parts shortages. Here's the nightmare scenario. You buy a Power Boost for $65,000 to $80,000 expecting Ford's legendary F-150 reliability, plus hybrid efficiency. Instead, you get a truck that spends more time at the dealer than in your driveway. The hybrid battery pack alone costs $8,000 to $12,000 to replace out of warranty. The integrated electric motor and transmission assembly, $15,000 to $20,000. These aren't minor repairs. These are vehicle totaling expenses that destroy ownership economics. Ford has issued multiple technical service bulletins trying to address power boost issues, software updates for hybrid system errors, revised battery cooling procedures, transmission calibration changes, but the problems persist. Owner forums on F150.com are filled with power boost horror stories, hybrid system warnings appearing randomly, battery pack failures at low mileage, dealers admitting they can't diagnose complex hybrid faults and just throw parts at the problem, hoping something works. Here's the truly damning evidence. Ford's own warranty data must be catastrophic. When Consumer Reports bases its predictions on actual owner survey data and repair frequency, a 1 out of 5 score means owners are experiencing major problems at rates far exceeding normal. These aren't isolated incidents. These are systemic failures affecting a huge percentage of power boost owners. And 3 consecutive model years with 1 out of 5 scores means Ford hasn't fixed anything despite claiming otherwise. So there you have it, the 7 pickup trucks fading fast, the ones mechanics are warning to skip before they drain your wallet. Remember, the smartest buyers aren't chasing hype. They're chasing longevity, resale, and reliability. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.